Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. This week I'm going to be doing the swapping my screen time for reading. I've seen several booktubers do this and I thought it would be interesting. And then I went back and looked at my screen time and I was like, yeah, you definitely need to do this. I had an average of 5 hours and 20 minutes on my phone last week, every day. That's disgusting. You ever want to know how you're supposed to get more reading done? Put this thing away. That's my solution. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go through the daily thing, and I have all the times written down here in my planner for each day of what I'm going to do. So like for Monday, I need to read for 5 hours and 35 minutes, and I'm going to do the timed method. So I'm just going to start a stopwatch every time I read and try to get 5 hours of reading done on Monday. Today's Sunday, so I'm going to start this tomorrow. I'm just filming the intro here today, and then tomorrow I'll start. But I wanted to go ahead and get the intro filmed so that I can just get started in the morning. I'll probably count my devotion time in the morning and all of that as part of my reading as well. And for this, I'm also going to cut out social... Wow, Kip. You're protesting? What are you doing? I'm gonna delete my social media apps on my phone for this next week because that's what takes up the most time. It's so disgusting. And just kind of take a social media break, swap out my screen time for reading, and see how much reading I can get done. I'm in a little bit of a slump. Last month's reading was so good that I'm struggling this month a little bit. I think I've only read 3 books so far this month. Just in somewhat of a slump. So I just need to get some more reading done. The first 2 books that I know for sure that I'm going to focus on are Along a Storied Trail by Anne H. Gabhart. And this one is about the women back during the Depression era who lived in the Appalachian Mountains, how they would take books around to the different homes, riding on horseback and delivering books to the people. And I loved that so much. I didn't even know it was a real thing until I found this book. But I'm currently 78 pages in, so I'm enjoying it. I just haven't been reading. Obviously, my screen time shows that I just haven't been reading. So yeah, we're gonna focus on this one first, and then the other one is Inexpressible, and it's about the Hebrew word hesed, which translates to God's loving kindness. This one is by Michael Card. So this is the book club pick of the month, and this is our last book that we're going to be reading together. We're going to take a break over summertime and possibly pick up in the fall again, but this is our last book that we're reading together, and I'm really excited. And I have... how much time till our next meeting? I have about 2.5 weeks to get this read. So I don't know that I'll try to finish it this week because I want to take my time through it, but I will be working on this one through some of it. And as far as the others, I'm trying to get through my physical TBR, as we all know. And last week I went through and cataloged all of the books that I own onto Notion. I started a Notion page and just have it all categorized as unread, in the middle of reading, and read. We all know what those numbers look like from that video that I made. Because I have all of that all grouped together very conveniently, I'm going to pick a random number, do a random number generator to choose my other reads. What's the matter? What's the matter? It's okay. Yeah. Here, lay down. Lay down by Carmen. Good boy. Scratch that idea. never mind. We're just not going to do that. So we're just going to focus on these 2 books that I picked out, and then throughout the week, whatever I'm in the mood for, we'll pick up, and I'll decide what other books that I'm going to focus on this week. But yeah, there you have it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning when we start this challenge. Ciao. Why did it get brighter as soon as I hit the record button? I don't understand. Anyway, hi, it is Monday afternoon now. You saw the little clips from this morning, but yeah, just from reading this morning, giving it a little bit of an update here on swapping out my screen time. With the reading this morning and then just taking breaks from like the little breaks that I had at work, reading, and then lunch break, I am now at 2 hours, and today for Monday I have to read 5 hours and 36 minutes, I believe it is. That's embarrassing. Anyway, so that's what we're working on. I should be able to do it tonight because my husband is going to a church men's get-together thing tonight, and I'm just going to be home alone, so plenty of time to get reading done, which I'm excited about because I'm making my way through this book pretty quickly and I'm really enjoying it, so that's fantastic. But anyway, that's the update. We're gonna just spend the rest of the evening reading. I'll probably work on my diamond puzzle. I'm almost finished with it, you guys. It's so close. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I'm gonna make myself some coffee now. It is like 5:15. I got home a little later today on a Monday, which is normal because I clean the church on Mondays. So yeah, haven't had my coffee yet, and I'm feeling tired because guess what? I woke up today at 5 o'clock. That's a big deal. And I realized that I love it, but the key is going to sleep earlier the night before. Because I got so much done in the 2 hours and 40 minutes before I had to leave for work. Way more than getting up at 6:37 normally. So I don't know if it'll happen every day this week, but I wanted to do it, or try to do it, because then I can get a little bit more reading done in the mornings before I go to work. So yeah, I'm feeling a little tired right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go make my coffee and probably watch some YouTube and read some. I have some YouTube videos that I need to catch up on, and I'm not counting those like staying off of YouTube as like staying off of social media, because I said that I'm going to cut out social media this week, and that's just like Instagram and Facebook and Visco, things like that. But I'm still gonna watch my YouTube because I like to watch YouTube while I do my diamond puzzle, or listen to YouTube rather. And also sometimes I like to have YouTubers playing in the background while I'm reading. I don't know if you really needed to know that, but there it is anyway. Coffee time. Buddy, what's with the ear flick? Are you not gonna look at Carmen? Should Carmen go make some coffee? Should Carmen go make some coffee? Yes? Alright. now Tuesday afternoon. Obviously this is the first clip of the day. Did not get quite as much reading done like this morning and throughout the day as I did yesterday, like at work and everything. I've only gotten 46 minutes, and today is the longest that I have to get reading done out of the whole week. It was like, I think it's like 6 hours and some minutes, almost 7 hours. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that I will finish it or like actually hit that mark today. I was able to hit the mark yesterday, 5 hours and 35 minutes, but it was like around 11 o'clock when I hit that. It's 3:30 now, so technically if I would literally sit here for the next 5.5 hours, I might be able to hit it, but I have other things to do. Not a whole lot. I mean, like, I have to make supper. I mean, that's honestly about it. So I could maybe do it. I don't know. We'll see. But I also want to get to bed earlier than 11 o'clock because I still want to get up at like 5 in the morning. I didn't get up until 5:30 this morning. So that's beside the point. But anyway, I did finish my the book that I was reading, Along the Storied Trail. 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was great. But the next one that I picked up, what you doing, buddy? But as soon as I finished it, I still had like an hour to go, I think, on the time. So I just came out here to my shelf and picked the first book on the shelf of my regular fiction books that I hadn't read yet, and it is Sourdough, or Lois and Her Adventures in the Underground Market, by Robin Sloan. Kippers, do you want to play? Your toy's out here in the hallway. It's out here. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, so I was like, I have no idea if I will like this book. I might end up DNFing it. I didn't know what it was going to be all about going in, but I started reading it and was just flying through the pages, and I was very surprised. But but I'm enjoying it so far. It's about a girl she's a programmer, works like a software engineer. So whenever it talks about software engineer, computers, robots, and codes, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. But she happens upon a menu for a little restaurant that 2 brothers run. And they like make sourdough bread and their own special, unique ethnic foods. I'm still not sure what ethnicity it is. But anyway, they have visa troubles. And because she's like their #1 customer, they have to leave the country, but they bring their precious sourdough starter over to her, and she has to try to keep it alive. So we're just getting into that story there. Like, she just got the starter, and now she's experimenting with making bread, and also she's building her own oven. And there's just other things involved. I grabbed this book because I read Robin Sloan's Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore. I'll put the cover here. I do have the actual book, but anyway. I enjoyed it. It was a little weird. I'm still not really sure what it was all about, but I enjoyed like the mystery of it, and I liked the idea of a 24-hour bookstore. Do you want to play? Okay, go get your toy. So yeah, because I recognize the author's name, I picked up this book, and so far, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I am 68 pages in, and it is only 259 pages, so I should be able to finish this one today as well if I just get to reading. So that's the update. Not really a whole lot else to say, except this just really opened my eyes to how much time I spend on my phone. And you know what? But I also noticed that so far I haven't even really missed social media. I did accidentally, like out of habit, open up the app, even though I deleted them off my phone screen. Like there's the search option that, like, you swipe down on the iPhone, suggested apps pop up, and there was Instagram, and like it was just like an automatic thing without thinking. I opened it up and boom, there it was, and I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to be on here right now. And I saw I had like 3 messages, so I apologize if anyone is being ignored right now. But anyway, I should do some more reading. Kippers, come here. Can you stop whining, please? Thank you very much, Mr. High Maintenance. You're so silly. Anyway, it's such a, like, it's also a very dreary, rainy, moody day, and I'm so happy. I even heard thunder this afternoon, and wow. That made me so excited. I really, really miss the summer thunderstorms from the south. Man, I miss it so much. We rarely get rain, at the least, here in Colorado. But it's super rare to have thunderstorms. And I just miss them. I always loved them. Except when the tornado warnings came, and then I hated them. But I love thunderstorms when I know that I'm safe, so yeah. Anyway, so it's the perfect day to get a lot of reading done. That's what I'm trying to say. I got my coffee, and I'm eating a tiny piece of leftover birthday cake. It was my husband's birthday cake. Cheers. See, you can't have any of the cake. It's chocolate. It could give you a heart attack. Do you want that? I don't think so. So, sorry. All of this cake is for Carmen. Is Carmen being a tease? I'm sorry. It was not even in focus, but it's whatever. I've actually gotten a lot more read than I thought. I've got 4 hours, 23 minutes into the 6 hours and 53 that I need to get. It's gonna be pushing 11 o'clock, obviously, by the time I get this done, but yes, I finished Sourdough. Weird, but in a fun way. I enjoyed it, 4 stars. But yeah, I just kept going down the line on my shelf. And the next one was Sarah Dessen's The Truth About Forever. So I have my retainers in, so if I'm lisping, bear with me. My sister-in-law sent me this after she heard me say many times that YA just doesn't cut it for me, and she enjoyed this one, so she sent me this one to see if I like it. So we will see. I just started it, so like only 8 pages in, but that's what we're gonna read right now and hopefully make it. So I gotta stop talking so that I can get this done for today. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow, so good night. Hi guys, it's Wednesday now. confession, my last clip that I did not read more than 10 minutes after I filmed that because I was falling asleep. That's how tired I was. And I just slept. And so I didn't quite make the time goal for Tuesday, which is okay. It's my video. But the main point of this whole thing, this experiment that I'm doing this week, is to spend less time on my phone and more time reading or doing other things. It's mostly to get my screen time down. So I'm accomplishing that so far. It's great. I'm not really sure what the comparison is right now compared to last week, but it's at least better. You know what? Still winning over here. But yes, it is Wednesday. It's like 4:38. I am only 24 minutes in. Today was a busy day. So I didn't get a whole lot of reading done. I also slept in. So I got a lot of sleep last night, so I'm feeling great today. But I slept in this morning until 6:30 at least, and yeah, I just didn't have as much time to get some reading done this morning before I went to work. And then work was busy, didn't hardly have any breaks, didn't have any breaks at all to read. And we also worked late, so I didn't get home until closer to 4, which I usually get home around 3. So it's all good. I'm home now. I have my coffee, I've got my snack, and this time it's banana bread with chocolate chips. Love it. And got the hipster here whining as usual. We're gonna just try to get a lot of reading done this evening. So let's go. Good morning. It is Thursday now, so it's like 20 after 9. I'm already up and at 'em. I've been to work already and like was there for an hour because I needed to do some things that I wasn't able to get done yesterday. I just got home, gonna make myself some coffee, and we're gonna start the reading day. You know what's really funny, Thursday of last week was the least amount of screen time that I had for the whole week, but it's still too much. It's 4 hours and 14 minutes, and I spent a whole hour on Instagram. That's disgusting. Wasting so much time. Wow. Transparency though, here we go. And the next one was Safari, then Pinterest. Everything else was like 20 minutes or less. But yeah, so I only have to read 4 hours and 14 minutes today to make up for that time last week. I was like, how, on my day off, how did I spend less time on my phone? But I guess usually when I'm home, I'm actually spending a little more time working on things at the house. What did I do last Thursday? And I think I was doing my diamond painting, all of those things. But anyway, only 4 hours and 14 minutes today. I was able to finish yesterday's, so that was great. It was 5 hours and 12 minutes, and I finished that up last night. I was so close to falling asleep, but I knew I was almost there, and so I forced myself to stay awake and finish reading. So I got that done at least. So far I have only not made my goal one day, but I am nearly finished with this. I am on page 290, and it's 374 pages. So I just have like, whoops, my bookmark fell out. I just have like that much to read yet. So I should be able to finish this book in no time this morning while I'm sipping on my coffee, and then I have no idea what I'm going to pick up next. So we'll decide that after I'm finished with this. So yes, let's make coffee now. Update. I'm not even finished with this book yet. It's 1:45. I have not been, you know, just zoned in on reading. I've been working on other things. I was working on my diamond puzzle. I ate lunch. I started some laundry. And yeah. I figured because I'm home all day, don't really have to do a whole lot today, that I'll have time to get these 4 hours in, which is fantastic. But I am so close. So I'm gonna try to finish it right here, right now. It's also getting really good. So yeah, I'm only an hour and 21 minutes in, but I don't know. We're just gonna read and finish this book. So let's go. Done. Okay, wow, did not take long at all, only like 10 minutes. So we have now completed the 3rd book of this reading vlog, so that's fun. Now I get to decide what we're going to read next. Yes! So another reason why I wanted to do this video was because I was behind in my reading challenge on Goodreads. I was like 3 books behind at the beginning of the week, and now I'm on track. This was my 31st book out of 100 that I want to read, and again, this is physical books. I'm not counting audiobooks in this 100 book challenge. So boom, 31 completed. Now I just need to figure out what I want to read next. I don't know what I'm feeling. Do I just keep going down the line on the shelf like I did with the other 2? Like those 2, they were both 4 stars. I'm afraid to keep going, because what if they're not all gonna be that way? Or should I read a nonfiction or a classic? I just feel like a classic is just not where it's at right now. Because I'm kind of just in the mood for lighter reads right now. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna stick to some fiction books, I guess. Let me see here. The next one on the list is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, but like, is this considered a classic? I feel like it's like a modern classic, maybe. But I don't know if this is what I'm in the mood for. I think I'm gonna skip that one for now. The next one on the list is The Light Between Oceans. Okay. So, we're gonna go with this one. Just gonna keep going down the line. But actually, I'm not gonna start reading right now because I really need to film my May TBR, because I'm going to try to participate in Chantel's Montgomery readathon and also Amanda's Southern Charm readathon. So I need to plan all of that, but we'll get back to reading as soon as I'm finished filming that and editing, which might be a couple hours from now. But anyway, see you guys later. Good morning, everybody. It is now Friday. I did not film much after the last clip yesterday because, well, I got busy. I filmed my May TBR, which is up, by the way. You guys can go watch it. And then I was editing it, and then I had to make supper, and then we ate supper, and then I cleaned up supper, and then we had to go to a church event. So I just did not film anything else last night or yesterday. So I technically didn't finish the time allotted last night, but I did this morning. So, you know, it still counts because I swapped the time for reading, you know? I'm making up the rules as I go here, people, okay? But today's is 5 hours and 39 minutes. So it's more than it was yesterday, and I still couldn't even finish it yesterday just because I kept pushing it off and thinking, I have time. No, you didn't have time, Carmen, okay? But I have some friends coming over for a little coffee break this morning. They should be here any time now. So I don't know how long they're gonna be here. I don't know when the reading is gonna happen. Like I said, I was reading a little bit this morning, but that was to finish off like the last 15-20 minutes of yesterday's time that I needed to read. And yeah, so I'm not sure when I'll start on the next time slot, unless I just do it right now until they come, which I might just do that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm feeling good with this whole thing. Like it's been great. It's actually been like I've gotten a lot more books read this month than I thought I would. Because I was in a bit of a slump, but now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. And I will probably finish the 7th book, which is a lot better than 3 where I was sitting at just like last week. So, yeah. I caught up on my Goodreads challenge. I'm actually right on track on that right now. So yeah, it's been great. And like I said, I haven't even really been missing social media. Like every once in a while I'll think, I wonder if this person or whatever posted. I wonder what they're saying. But it's only been in fleeting moments and I just have not even missed it. So that's great. I don't know if I'll actually keep up this whole thing of staying off, but anyway, oh, there's something on my screen. I thought it was on my face. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna sit here and read for however long it takes until my friends get here, so yeah, bye. Wow, okay guys, so my friends were here a lot longer than I anticipated, which is totally fine. We were having a great time, and yeah, it is now like 20 after 4, so I haven't gotten any reading done today, but that's okay. But I'm gonna work on reading now. I am currently on page 110 of this book, and I'm actually enjoying it so far. It's really interesting, for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some coffee, of course, duh, and then we're gonna get to reading. Let's do this. What a transition. Wow. I try, folks, I try. Kippers. Where'd my phone go? I need my timer. Okay, I'm here. So, yeah, only 8 minutes into this thing, and I need to read 5 hours and 39 minutes to make up for last week, so that's fun. That's not even, it's 4 o'clock. So yeah, it's Friday evening. I'm not gonna go to bed early tonight. What? Okay, we'll get the reading done. So, let's start the clock. Come on, focus. Why does it always take so long to focus on this thing? Here. There we go. And start. hope you guys can hear me with the AC running, but I just finished The Light Between Oceans, and the audacity of authors who think they can just rip your heart out. I'm gonna have to sit with that one for a while for sure before I can really give my thoughts on it. I rated it 4 stars, but there is a disclaimer that there is a lot of language throughout the book that I would normally drop my rating down for. But yeah, like the story, like if a story can move me the way that story did, even though I had so many conflicting emotions throughout the book, like if it can move me that much, then I just think it deserves 5 stars. But I would only recommend to adults because of the language and some other mature elements and heavier themes throughout the book. But anyway, I only need to read for like 35 more minutes to meet my goal for the day, so I just picked up my complete Sherlock Holmes collection because I haven't picked this thing up in a long time and I really need to get through them. I love Sherlock, but yeah, it's been a while since I sat down and read one of the stories, and I really like them because the stories are usually pretty short. Like the next one that I'm gonna read is only like 14 pages long, so that works. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this out. I'll probably see you guys in the morning, so good night. Good morning. It is an absolute beautiful day. It's already 64 degrees and it's just 11 o'clock. And wow, the birds are singing. Not a cloud in sight in the sky. The grass is green. Wow, sorry I was not in frame. But wow, it makes me so happy. I'm very happy that spring might be here to stay now, I hope. You never know here in Colorado. But I'm gonna finish the day off here. I didn't do Sunday, and I'm not gonna do this tomorrow, but I'm gonna finish it up today. But oops, let me see. So for today's reading, I need to read for 4 hours and 32 minutes, and the book that I chose is Till We All Have Faces by C.S. Lewis. It is a myth retold about Cupid and Psyche, I guess. I don't really know that much about it, but I've had this book for a very long time and haven't read it yet. And just going down my list of books on my shelf, so. And again, so far they haven't been disappointing, so it's fantastic. I'm glad it's working out that way. And it's making me wonder why I let them sit on my shelf for so long without reading them. So that's my bad. Also, can we appreciate this beautiful fern that my friend gave me? Oh, wow. It reminds me of home, because Mom always had big beautiful ferns hanging on her porch. I'm also actually been sitting here this morning while eating breakfast. Gonna let the loud truck pass me by. But yeah, I've been sitting while I was eating breakfast this morning. I started watching the movie The Light Between Oceans because I just finished the book, so I have to watch the movie. So far the movie is really great. It's like a lot faster obviously than the book is. Like the things that are happening is a lot faster. Like the timeline, I should say, is moving along at a very rapid pace in the movie compared to the book. But so far it's really good. I'm recognizing quotes from the book in the movie, so that's always fun. There was one fade to black scene like right after they got married, so I like just skipped it because I didn't want to see anything. I didn't know what all they were gonna show because I'm not even sure what the movie is rated, so I just skipped it. But otherwise, it's still, so far it's pretty good. So I might actually finish that movie, and then I'll start reading and start the clock. So there's the update. So it is several hours later. I did not end up reading outside. I finished the movie and then I cleaned up the kitchen, started laundry, just been doing other things. But now I've just been reading and I've read for a whole hour, and so I'm going to take a break again and finish the laundry and do a little bit more cleaning. There's the update. As far as this book though, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about it right at this point. It might be because I don't really know Greek mythology that well, and so I don't know like the original myth about Cupid and Psyche, but I don't know. I think when I finish the book, I'm gonna have to do like a deep dive or go watch videos of people explaining this book or whatever, because all of the reviews that I've seen online about this book is that this is one of C.S. Lewis's most underrated books, as in people love it so much and it's like a lesser known work of his, and it's a very underrated one. So I don't know, maybe by the end I'll understand it more and will get why people love it so much, but at this point I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about it. But anyway, that is the update, and I will see you guys in a bit when I come back to read. Wow. Okay, the laundry's done. I've got some more cleaning done. So we're gonna sit back down and read for probably another hour or more. I don't know, we'll see. But I made myself a peach milkshake made with peaches from Georgia that my mom put up for me in the freezer. Wow. Nothing better than Georgia peaches in a milkshake. So good, and makes me so excited for summer. Wow, that is delicious. And we're gonna start now. Boom. I know people are gonna kill me for this, but back off. My book. Okay, hello everyone. as you saw in the previous clip, I have been sitting out here on our patio reading, and then we also ate supper out here. It is just the most beautiful day and evening. The weather is perfect. I mean, I have a cardigan on and also a blanket, a light blanket, but it still feels just absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness, I should go show you guys the sunset. It's incredible. It's really hard to see the sunset here because our neighbors' trees and houses and everything are all in the way, but like you can kind of see the sky. I'll try to see if I can show it to you guys. But I've got a cup of coffee. I've been listening to the audiobook too with this book while I'm reading, because the accents and the fluctuation of the voices of the different characters is like making it all come together a little bit better, and I'm understanding it so far, and I'm also really enjoying it. But I still feel like will need to go do some research and watch other people's thoughts on the book and everything. But I am fascinated with the story, that's for sure. So I have only an hour and 35 minutes to go yet, so I should get it done while I'm sitting here. But first, let's go look at the sunset, okay? Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I love that view, even though the buildings and trees obstruct the view of the mountains, but I can still see them from my house, and that was always my dream. So I am living the dream. Reading update as far as like where I am in the book. I am on page 182. And there are 313 pages. So I'm not sure if it'll take me an hour to finish the book or not, or if I'll have to pick up something else. I don't know. But let's set up a time lapse and get started. Here we go. Well, I've officially finished Till We Have Faces by C.S. Lewis. I have no idea what to rate it because I still just don't know. Maybe I don't have the brain for this kind of stuff. C.S. Lewis, he's an incredible writer. Am I trying to get too much out of this? Like, am I trying to make it more than what it is? Or is what? I don't know. I don't know what to rate it. I enjoyed the story. It was very interesting for sure. But this concludes this video of replacing my screen time with reading. I was able to complete 5 books, and that's incredible. This is what I could get done in a week if I would stay off my phone. Wow. I'd say that was a pretty good accomplishment, and I feel great. Like, let me see what my screen time percentage is. So according to this, my screen time is 51% down from last week. However, So it's like a daily average this week was 2 hours and 37 minutes, and then last week was 5 hours and some minutes, I believe. It's really interesting because also on Sunday I was still on social media, so that's counted in even though I was off of social media for like the rest of the week. But my most used app was the clock because I had it open and had the timer running, and that was for 4 hours and 23 minutes. So if I would remove that, it would go way down for sure. And then my next one was Snapchat. I guess that would maybe be considered social media, but also I use it more as a communication app. Text messages after that, YouTube after that. So I was still watching some YouTube on my phone this week, which I tried not to do, but apparently, oh, I know what it was. Interesting. Interesting for sure. A whole interesting experiment. But anyway, let's see, most of these books, 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, I don't know what to rate. So overall, it was a really fantastic week of reading. Enjoyed all of the books that I read, which is great. And I got 5 more books of my physical TBR read. It's a win all around for me, folks. But anyway, let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. I might do it again sometime, I don't know, because like I said, I got a lot read and it feels great. So yes, we're just gonna close it off here. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I need to start editing this video and put it together. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.